Okay, today, everybody, it is great to be here one more time today. And my name is Gary Fowler, and I'm the CEO, president, and founder of GSD Get You Done Venture Studios. We're a premier AI and quantum venture studio located in the heart of Silicon Valley. We have a number of different parts of GSD. We've got GSD Superscaler, GSD Advisory, and GSD Venture Studios. Anyhow, it's with great pleasure that I'm here today to talk about marketing hacks for startups, how to do it and do it the right way, and how to do it on a budget. So with that, I'd like to get started. So the first up is we need to understand where we are. We need to understand the landscape that we're going after. We need to understand how to be able to use our resources wisely. We need to understand the competition. And we also understand where we are in the market, where we place. We need to understand our brand awareness, because the unique challenges the startup face are due to all three of those: limited resources, brand awareness, and competition. So how do we know our target audience? Well, we've got to go down through and surgically tailor our marketing efforts to the exact pain points and preferences of our customer. We need to understand those customers by developing a persona so that we can target them better. And first of all, we need to conduct the marketing research to identify what our customer profile will look like. The other part of this I'd like to say is we need to do our customer development. By that, I mean we need to take that product or service that we've developed. We need to take it out to prospective customers, and we need to test our hypothesis and validate our assumptions. Are they right? Are we wrong? Do we have the right product at the right place at the right time? If you get a chance, there's a great book by a friend of mine, Bob Dorff, and friends of mine, Bob Dorff and Steve Blank. Check it out, The Startup Owner's Manual. It's a great reference for companies that are getting started. They want to make sure they're doing it in a lean way and iterating all the time to make sure they've got the right product, the right place at the right time. So the next thing is developing a competitive brand story. We've got to build our strong brand identity. We got to develop that story. We've got to come up with a memorable and consistent brand. The logos are important. The typography is important. The colors are important. Keep it flowing so people understand what you represent, what colors you have, what type font you have, etc., and your logo. You've got to craft your value proposition so it differentiates you from all the competitors that are out there. And when we're looking at things like content marketing strategy, we got to make sure we're creating high value in content to attract and retain the customers. We got to use a mixed format such as blog posts, videos, infographics, and podcasts. And it's important to make sure that our content is optimized for search engines. One of the keys, one of the hacks is to be able to go out and use things like ChatGPT to understand, are you taking that message out and is it going to get picked up on places like Google? So create high quality and valuable content, use a mixed format, use your blog posts, write a lot, use videos, use podcasts, use infographics, and optimize. So as we're going down through and leveraging our content marketing, we need to be sure that we're establishing our thought leadership to attract those potential customers. Again, how do we do that? One of the ways is if we have content, take that content and repurpose it. Use it across different channels. Maximize the reach. Optimize the content, as I said, for those search engines to increase their visibility and traffic. Each one of you got to go out there and write the blog posts, write articles, do those videos, do those podcasts. You need to be looked at as that expert that's sharing your ideas across multiple channels. So for the social media strategies, one, you need to look at the platforms where your target audience is most active. For instance, some people use LinkedIn because they're looking for those contacts and connections there. Consistently post. It's important. And a friend of mine from Europe told me, who's a very, very good PR person, a PR agency, told me that it's not about sending 50 articles out at one time. It's about consistency. Do those every 3 or 4 days, every week. Get some type of engagement going so your audience understands that you're being consistent. Look for influencers that can help you, people that are top in the industry or experts that can give credibility to your name and credibility to your brand. The other thing is run those targeted ads that are used to be able to reach specific demographics or segments. Word of mouth, having those leveraged customer success stories where people say, you've done a great job. This is what's happened with us. This is a case study. That builds your credibility. Use those customer success stories and case studies to build your credibility. Encourage your customers to leave review and testimonial. Continually iterate so you're getting that feedback. Implement referral programs. So for instance, if somebody refers something to you, you give them a % of a deal, or you give them some type of reward, incentivize them so they want to work with you. Maybe there's free perks. Maybe there's addition capabilities in your software or service that you can give them, but give them a reason to do it and thank them. So these are some techniques. So one is viral marketing. Develop your campaigns that encourage others to share. You want it to go viral, and to invite others, their friends, to participate. Personalize it. You know, a lot of these tools with things like ChatGPT allow us to do extraordinary things that we haven't been able to do before. Tailor those experience and messaging based on user preferences or behavior. Incorporate game-like elements to enhance the user engagement and retention. And use the A/B testing. By that, I mean, have people ask them what they like better. Do they like this wording better or that? Do they like this product better or that? Continually go out and present them with choices so you can figure out what exactly they want. The key is so you can do it in a lean, fast way. So partner system, why do we want to have partnerships? Because we can dramatically increase our channels going out. Look at complementary businesses or influencers that are interested in working with you. Cross promote, help each other, go down through and develop a situation. That's a win-win. Reward the other person. Maybe you can give them a % of deal that they sell. Encourage them so they're going out and they're attracting their customer base to you. You're attracting your customer base to them. Jointly promote products or service to reach a wider audience. So it's a win-win. The key for all this is win-win. It's not you win and they lose. It's how you can both win. So they want to work with you in a ongoing, long-term relationship. What is the value of email marketing for startups? You need to monitor metrics like the open rates and click-through rates so we can optimize campaigns. Personalize the emails based on user preferences and behavior. Use things like automation tools to nurture leads and send targeted campaigns. And build an email list by offering valuable content or incentives. These are some of the things, by the way, as I'm talking about it today, what I want other than using ad campaigns, all this you can do. It doesn't cost a whole lot of money to do it, but the end crap can be incredible for you. So analyze, optimize, and iterate. Analyze, use analytics tools to track web traffic, user engagement, and conversions. Optimize those campaigns based on your metrics and the feedback. Continually, remember, this is customer development. Iterate, experiment with different strategies to improve results. Go out. You know, one of the things that we used to do at one of my companies, Findo, is we would walk down the street. We would talk to people. We would take our iPhones. We would have a presentation. We would go through the presentation and figure out what kind of things they wanted, what kind of things they were interested in. In terms of using the tools for the website traffic, user engagement, and conversion, use those tools. Optimize those campaigns And the same thing online. Iterate to experiment with what works and what doesn't, what's interesting and what's not. So finally, I'd like to say the conclusion and the next steps. And here, since we're doing this online, you can write to me at gary@gsdvs.com. I'd be happy to answer questions for you about some of the things that we discussed today. Happy to work with you. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedules. Again, my name is Gary Fowler, and I'm the CEO, president, and founder of GSD Venture Studios. We have a hyper accelerator called GSD Superscaler, formerly GSD Labs, which works with companies from all different stages, from pre-seed all the way to Series B, helping them to go global using Silicon Valley as a port. We have a 15-week program there. We've got GSD Advisory. We work with things like generative AI, how to be able to get the most for the money out of your particular product or service, and also GSD Venture Studios. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. Again, my name's Gary Fowler. Stay happy, stay safe, and stay healthy. I'll be back to you again soon with another exciting edition. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.